Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Well guys, what I have for you guys today is another one of my secret builds, if I should say. And it's no longer that much of a secret, I would say, because many people might have know what I'm about to show you, and some people do use similar pieces like this to make the build anyway, but this used to be my secret build, and I used to use a lot of times. It doesn't matter which content I play, like raid or legendary summit missions, and also when I spend time like solo farming and stuff like that, I do use this build. Previously, a few months ago, I made a secret sniper build, which you guys really loved. It was like armor on kill build and stuff like that. But of course, this is not like that. I'm not gonna say it's a marksman rifle build because I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna run away, because whenever I say marksman rifle build, people just don't click on the videos. And I don't know why is the reason. I'm pretty sure it's because you probably think I can't aim. I mean, come on, mate. Okay, this is not a marksman rifle build. Okay. Trust me, I'm honest. I mean, it's a marksman rifle build. Okay, sorry, fine. Okay, you got me. It's a marksman rifle build, but it's not a headshot damage build. It's a crit build, and you don't have to do anything. You just shoot on the body, right? You just have to shoot on the body, okay? So before I show you my build, all I can tell you, you should definitely try this out, and you will have no trouble whatsoever doing anything. It's a DPS build. It doesn't have any type of survivability, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. There's no survivability. There's no armor on kill or anything. If you want, you can do some changes to make it happen. And some of the pieces which I'm using, you may or may not have it. I will tell you the alternate pieces which you can run to make this build possible. So yeah, let's just go to the build. I'm going to show you the build right now. So this is the build over here right now. As you can see, this is what I usually use most of the time. I will tell you what you can do to change a few things, okay? So sharpshooter specialization, no brainer, because I mean, we're using a marksman rifle anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's not a marksman rifle build. I mean, again, okay, it's complicated, okay? It's a crit build. It's a marksman rifle crit build. Okay, let's just go like that, okay? Let's just settle on it, all right? So we got the main weapon, which is the SVD. It's a paratrooper SVD. You can use a surplus SVD. People who are playing the game for a long time, veteran players, would probably be familiar with this weapon. We used to use it in ACES 8 build and stuff like that. I actually made an ACES build as well, like a couple of months ago, or 3-4 months ago. I don't know. I keep losing tracks, man. This is my 128th build video. Come on, okay? Give me a break. So yeah, this is the paratrooper SVD. I have crit chance. Unfortunately, would love to have damage to target out of cover. And I roll lucky shot talent. Now the reason why I roll like lucky shot talent here, because I like to spam my weapon a lot, okay? I do like to spam it a lot, so that's why I use lucky shot. So if I am missing my shots, I'm not missing, because lucky shot is helping me get my ammo back, right? So that's why I go for that. If you want, you can use boomerang, but when I used boomerang, of course the damage was higher, but most of the times I was losing my ammo. The only drawback of this weapon, I mean not weapon, the build, is its ammo capacity. It's a marksman rifle, so ammo on marksman rifle is pretty low. So that's why I went for a lucky shot. So because of like the help of lucky shot, I can at least clear a bunch of NPCs without having to worry about my ammo, because if I miss, it gives me back my bullet, so which is nice. Yeah, now secondary, I'm going to go with the Nemesis. The reason why I chose the Nemesis, because when I'm solo, I can one-shot elites, purples, red NPCs, and even some bosses. Like I can one-shot them. Yeah, so on headshot, when I fully charge the Nemesis, I can one-shot them. And you can actually increase the damage, but like I said, the way I'm using this build is like the perfect way of using it, and I'll explain why I said that, okay? So Nemesis for that, and also it helps me in many situations. If I'm taking too much damage because I don't have any survivability, I can just quickly charge and scope and just shoot, and I can take down that particular enemy who's bothering me, so which is really nice to have that. Now for the pieces, what I'm going for, so the mask I have is a Hollow Man, which is a Dark Zone exclusive, as we all know. You can't get it anywhere. I mean, you can get it from named item caches and stuff like that. Global event is coming the next week, I guess, so you can actually farm it if you don't have one, or you can just go in the Dark Zone or wait for the weekly vendors, to sell these. I actually bought it from weekly vendor, by the way. So yeah, the Hollow Man is here. The reason why I have this, because of the 10% of health damage, and this is multiplicative. So Warhounds, heavy NPCs, I'm going to do additional 10%, not additional, multiplicative 10% damage to them, which is really nice. So that's why I have this. I have crit damage mod. Now, if you don't have this mask, you can use one piece of the, what is it called? The Walker Harris mask, so you get 5% weapon damage. So you can use that. I will show you the damage difference between those two in a moment. Hold on, or you can just skip where I'm showing the damage. So yeah, chest piece I'm going for is a group bow because it gives me 15% of critical hit damage. I have brace talent here because without the brace talent, the weapon's gonna dance to the moon. So that's why I have to use the brace talent. It will keep my weapon stable enough for me to shoot the targets. I'm going for body shots, not going for headshot, even though if I go for headshot, I'm going to be critting back 2 million, 2.2 million, which is quite a lot of damage for a semi-automatic weapon. So yeah, I mean, if you can go headshot, just go headshot. All I can say that. But again, that's the reason why I'm making this as a crit build. I'm showing you that, hey, a marksman rifle can be used on a crit build. You don't have to worry about hitting headshots all the time, when you're using marksman rifle, yeah? So yeah, that's the piece here. Now for the holster, I went for the Orioldi holster because it gives me 10% of marksman rifle damage. I have weapon damage, crit chance. And for the backpack, I went for a Sheshka because it gives me 10% of crit chance. I have composure talent. You can go with vigilance. But the reason why I'm not going to go for vigilance is if I take shot, the vigilance, I will lose the 25% damage. If you have a gift, like the gift backpack, you can use that. But if you don't have it and your crits are lower, like crit chance is lower, then you should go for like a Sheshka or any type of other backpacks like Grupo backpack, depends on what you have. But I'm going to go for the composure talent here because I'm always in cover because of the brace talent, so I will get that at 15% weapon damage from him like that. So yeah, and never lose that damage. So now for the gloves, I'm going to go for the contractor because it gives me 10%, not 10%, sorry, it used to be 10%, so 8% of damage to armor. It's a multiplicative damage, so our armor NPCs will take 8% more damage, which is nice to have. And when the NPC's armor is gone, then my Hollow Man kicks in, so I'll do 10% health damage then. So, perfectly balanced, these two multiplicative damage there. Now for the knee pads, I went for the Sawyer's knee pads. Whenever I'm in cover, I gain 3% weapon damage each second. It goes up to 30%, so which is great. Extra damage always welcome, even though it's a blue piece. Gives you core attribute like blue, but still the damage is really good. I mean, I would say it's a really nice if you're staying in cover most of the time, because this build is actually a cover shooting kind of build. So I'm staying in cover, getting myself brace talent and also composure at the same time, Sawyer's knee pads. So that is increasing my damage like significantly a lot. So I'm critting for 1.3, 1.5 millions on body, which is really nice, so that's why I'm going for that. Now for skills, doesn't matter what you go for a hive, you're solo. I use a turret for a distraction. You can use a drone as well if you want to. So if I show you my crits here, 54.5% crit chance, which is pretty good. And also I have 155% of crit damage, which is also really nice. And I have 137% of headshot damage, the armor damage there and health damage there. So perfect, balance between in terms of damages there. And it's just, melts NPCs. That's all I can say. It really does. If you just aim at a one NPC and just keep spamming, they're gonna die. Now for the pieces which you don't have and what alternatives you can use. So contractor gloves, you can throw in a death grips here to give yourself 10% armor and kill. You can swap your specialization to gunner, give yourself 10% from there, so that's 20% right there. You can use it like that. If you don't have the Hollow Man, you can use the like I said, the Walker Harris mask over here, or if you don't have, let's say, a Sawyer's knee pad for some reason, I don't know why, because it literally drops everywhere. But if you don't have a Sawyer's knee pad, or you don't like the way Sawyer knee pad works, if you don't like that, you can use, Fox's Prayer, and then use the Coyote mask. You can use it like that. So it's totally up to you what you want to do, but I feel this particular 6 pieces are perfect for this build, and it works really good for me. So this is my build, so that's why I'm using like this. For you can actually change whichever pieces you want and throw in and try it out, whichever suits your playstyle. Basically take it as a template, So now it's time for showing you the damage. So you're seeing the clips right now, but I'll still want to show you the damage here. So on the shooting range right now, I moved, the damage is going to go away. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to wait for the Sawyer's knee pads again. But hey, speaking of Sawyer's knee pad, I want to show you a quick thing about Sawyer's knee pads, how you can keep the damage active even if you move or change your location. Not change, I would say, just move left or right. So right now you can see Sawyer's knee pad is proc all the way, and if I move my character from right side, because she's facing on the right, if I move on the left, Sawyer's knee pad damage will, it's just going to go away, right? How I can keep that, all I can do is I'm just going to be like this, scope in, and if I swap my shoulder now, look at that, I'm on the left side now. See, I was in the right side, now I'm the left side, but I still have the damage with me. But if I do it without scoped in, I will lose the damage. You see, it's going away. Yep, that's a trick right there. So if you want to keep your Swear Sneak Pass damage active, all you have to do is scope in and then swap your shoulder, and then you will not lose the damage. But if you do it without scoping, you'll lose the damage. So if you don't know that, now you know. Now, so we have the Swear Sneak Pass damage active all the way up. So let's see how much damage we do. 3.2 million. No, so not 3.2. What am I saying? How 1.32 million. Okay, 1.32 million on the body. 2 million crits on the head, which is really nice from this. And with the Nemesis, if I go and shoot on the head, like charged up, shoot, 13 million there, completely kills the target when you're solo. So like I said, it does kill a lot of elites out there with one shot, and also some bosses with one shot. Some bosses, not all bosses, some bosses like sniper bosses or something like that, you know. So you can kill them with one shot. Now, if I change the Hollow Man to the, what is it called? The Walker Harris mask. Now what happens is my damage is increased, but how much though? Is it enough to sacrifice that? So let me just show you. So it's now 1.45 million on the body. So all I gained is about 120k more damage, and that's it. All I gain is 120k more damage by sacrificing multiplicative 10% health damage, and also armor, because my armor was 1.1 million with that, but now I only have 913k, which you'll say, you know, not a big deal, but still, a build that doesn't have any survivability, more armor you have is better. Plus, you get to keep the damage. That's why I choose that over this. But if you don't have the mask, you know, the Hollow Man, you can use the Walker Harris without an issue. Of course, you're going to do more damage, but I feel like with this way, I'm perfectly balanced between damage and also a bit of survivability. I mean, there isn't any sort of survivability, but yeah, more armor will take a bit more time to kill me, basically. So that's what I think. So yeah, that's pretty much the build, man. If you just want to try, you can try it out. I'm pretty sure most of you guys may have all these pieces already with you. Just, you know, throw it in, make the build. If you're only using crit builds with the rifles, ditch that, use in SVD. Trust me, it's going to be really good. It used to be pretty OP back in the days. We used to use, you know, Aces and 8 builds with SVD and go spam like this. But, you know, it works really good, even with all high ends and stuff like that. Just try it out, see how it goes. You know, you got nothing to lose if you have all the pieces, yeah? So make it, see how it goes, let me know in the comment section. And that's basically for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.